7 o'clock. Save your ammo and send them on a little trip instead. I can see the train up ahead. You gotta maintain cover. Don't shoot anything. Firemen are probably conscripted civilians. Instead of shooting them, why don't you gently encourage them to exit the train? Where's Juliet? You gotta hurry! We're running out of real estate here. Hold on, Lieutenant. Firemen are probably conscripted civilians. Instead of shooting them, why don't you gently encourage them to exit the train? This is gonna be close! There's a tunnel up ahead! We've got to get you aboard! This is it, Lieutenant! Grab onto the ladder and climb aboard!
I don't know why we rerouted, but now we are 2 hours late.
It's just another reason for these Gestapo pricks to yell at us.
I just hope the geniuses back at dispatch cleared all the inbound traffic.
If you're here to rescue the prisoner...
She's in the last car! At the end of the train!
Lieutenant, fight your way to the back of the train. Be careful. way to Juliet. Keep going, but keep your head down. Lieutenant, the Gestapo sent a distress call. The German High Command has diverted a squadron of Stukas your way. Their orders are to stop you, even if that means derailing the train.
Die Schrotflinte!
The Stukas are about to make an attack run. You need to knock them out of the sky. Keep heading to the back of the train. You should find a flak cannon on one of the flatbed cars. Lieutenant, get on the flak cannon. Time to give the Luftwaffe a taste of their own medicine. Excellent shot.
Feindgesichtet!
Lieutenant, I'm heading into a tunnel. I'll call you on the other side. Just keep heading towards Juliet.
Setze mich auf den Pranger!
She has a gun! Ah! Ooh.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Your arrival provided the perfect distraction I needed to break free. How is my sister?
Hello, are you receiving?
Hello? Sergeant, it's Juliet and the Lieutenant. How is Manon?
She's going to be fine. Listen, we have a new pressing issue. You're on a collision course with a southbound train loaded with fuel and ammunition. You need to get out of there, on the double.
We're going too fast to jump. We'll have to decouple the cars.
Hurry.
Uncle Marcel taught me a thing or two. I'll go and separate us from the train. You hit the brakes to slow us down. Allez, viens vite! Trois, deux, un. Et voilà. Thanks for the pickup, Sergeant.
Anytime, kid. Wait for it. Let's get you back to your sister. The invasion is tomorrow, and you won't let us land with our unit?
Unit, Sergeant. You three are no longer combat engineers. You are now invaluable OSS assets. Your orders for the invasion are to brief and advise, not participate.
Is that why we have this overgrown babysitter?
The MP is a request from General Donovan himself. He knows about your special relationship with orders you don't agree with.
Permission to speak freely, sir?
No.
I think he was gonna say this is complete bullshit.
Horse shit, actually, but close enough, Ollie.
Gentlemen.
That beach tomorrow will be a meat grinder, and you know it. Our unit is short-handed without us. They're going to get killed.
That's enough, Sergeant. You're dismissed. The sergeant is the bravest soldier I've ever known. You know he still carries German shrapnel from the Western Front in his back? Causes him pain every waking moment, but you'll never hear him complain. He does his best to hide it. But there's one thing, one simple truth he can't hide from.
Sir?
Ollie, there's one certain, absolute, unbreakable truth in this universe, and the sergeant knows it better than anyone. You ever wonder why someone with his experience doesn't carry a much higher rank? 1936, the Spanish Civil War. The Nazis get involved in a big way, using it as a test run for their new planes and tanks. The United States stays neutral, of course, but the sergeant's son, his only son, is one of these idealistic young men that runs off and volunteers to fight. With little or no training, these boys are going up against a fascist juggernaut. When he hears the news about his son volunteering, the sergeant asks permission to go after him. It's denied, so Sarge goes AWOL, hops on a tramp steamer to Spain, lands on the coast, and races to the front line. When he finally gets there, he learns his son was killed the day before in a Stuka attack.
I had no idea.
I'm the one who got him out of the stockade after his court-martial. As you might imagine, the sergeant was a very tough father. Never told his son that he loved him. And now, he lives every day with the fact that he never will. So as I said, the sergeant knows the truth better than anyone. It's a truth that transcends ideology and borders. And that truth is, war kills young men. Why don't you two go see Huxley? Dismissed.
You're being sent to advise the 82nd Airborne on what you saw in France. But then, your orders are to come back here. I wish I could help you. I wish I could tell you that Colonel Ebbets is friends with the airbase commander. And that the deployment orders are waiting for you inside the tower. And I wish I could tell you I'll be waiting for you aboard ship in the channel with your own goodie bags. The K-98K. In the right hands, a weapon of extreme lethality. Every shot with the K-98K is perfectly accurate when you hold it two-handed. Remember, all bolt-action weapons require racking the bolt between every shot. But the bolt can be racked with either hand. The